team, Deb, keeping things straight. So I have Levi, Doran from Oster Construction. We also have Daniel from our engineering, from Root's team, representing the owners for the owner's best interest as our project manager. So what I'd like to do is, who would like to give an update of where we are today? What has transpired over these last 3 weeks? Who wants to give that update? Okay. Go ahead,
Why don't you
Levi.
guys come up here? Just turn your chair around.
So we are about, what, 3-4 weeks in?
4 weeks in.
So we 4 weeks in, we finished 4 buildings, so by the end of the week, they're gonna be completed. We just got the shingles today. So every,
Just to be clear, the roofs will be.
yeah,
covered.
the roofs. So we're working only on the roofs. So the flat roofs are all done, so we have tomorrow inspections for the building department. And we're working on the other 5 buildings, which by the end of the week, we hope they're gonna be, you know, like 80% completed, safe for the weekend and for the rain. And next week, complete the other buildings. And then, I guess the problem was gonna be, we're gonna have to wait for this permits to be able to, you know, so I already give the drawings, what we find to the building department, to my advocate, he says, no problem. So the building official said, no problem if we can make it, you know, readable, to see everything for them, because they get the building location and the fence location. That's mostly where the city, property line is.
That's for the structural part of it, the fencing, you needed.
Yes, for
If
all
some
the
of you
structure.
recall, we talked about a survey that we would have to invest in, that was gonna be about.
Because keep in mind, those buildings, the remaining buildings, what we have, they're not even close, built the same like phase 4. So why I need both permits, you know, to do roofing and structure, because I have upper floors, all that structure I have to redo. So whoever who did the roofs, when they did it, what they did, they left the T111 behind. They did the roofing on top of that, and they cover it up with hardy board. So me, everything what was done here, I don't think was full of permit. I don't believe was full of permit, because it's not possible the way how was installed everything to be done legally.
There's a
Because it's
history
not
of
possible.
that, that's correct.
It's not possible.
Yeah, I
So whatever
remember.
happened, happened.
When
But
I-
that's not nobody's fault, so.
Oh,
When
it
I
is,
bought-
it
when
is
I-
somebody's
excuse
fault.
You
When
don't
I
know.
bought in 2004.
It doesn't matter, this board's almost done.
PSI Roofing had finished the roofs in 2002. So prior to me buying, I remember the realtor saying it was a new roof. So that had to have been prior to 2004. So I don't know what PSI Roofing did. I wasn't an owner. The only person here that was an owner were you.
Yeah.
So we don't know historically what PSI did.
And I don't think it was all PSI, because I complained to the board that there was some rot on the ground level of my unit, and all they did was slap up another piece of T111 over it. And I kept telling the
That's
board
what they do.
that wasn't the way to do it, they needed to take the old board off and, no, they didn't do that.
And I
Okay.
think they mentioned some unit owners that at that time, it must have been 2000, 2001, 2002, that not all the roofs were done. So that was kind of weird too, unless we get a hold of the PSI.
I don't
roofing
know,
contract.
because everywhere I see a single ply, each roof you guys have.
Yeah,
So everywhere has single ply, and the problem what was, you know, installed was wrong, because they installed over asphalt roofing material, so they didn't remove the old roofing, they installed that. Some areas, some places, they have a separation in between, which is a clog, it's not, well, this is thicker than that. So the problem was, I know here is problems for long time. So what happened to this, because I had, you know, the manufacturer for my he says, it's not possible the TPO to deteriorate the way how it's done right now because all the strings come up. So what now happened because they installed an oil, base material and no separation because you need a minimum, 1 inch thick separation in between. So the problem is that got so much solved into the PVC because it's plastic basically, it's a problem. And that melted and this one string come out, so created like, a strain to just, leak. So that was the problem. In area where the first roof was bad, was leaking bad. So the other area where, was not really so much problem, was no problem.
Yeah, well, we don't have any history on that roof project.
Well, there's a history on the City of Plantation citation portal.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm not gonna let you fabricate lies for this community.
You have not been
You're done with that.
involved.
It's over.
You
It's
have
done.
not
This community knows better. They've seen these
Okay,
emails.
Can we do a recess? Do I need to call somebody if we're gonna?
Do I need to have
continue?
an attorney
Are
send
you
you a
gonna
personal
continue to
attorney
disrupt
for
this
interfere with my
board?
rights?
Are you going
No,
to
because you're lying.
continue?
You're lying, Patty. You're
Sir.
lying.
Sir, why you don't just want to listen and...
Because I'm tired of it. I think there's already 3 law firms involved with them.
Nobody did wrong here. Nobody here
Disrupting.
did wrong, okay?
Well,
You're
okay.
the only guy that
Okay.
did wrong. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I would say my lawsuit says different.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not gonna do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna take a short recess. Can you please call Plantation PD? I'm not doing this.
You know what? Do it. Because I'm gonna stand out here and then I'm gonna get my attorney to contact
I'm
yours.
not going
You
to
better get your
allow
attorney,
someone
'cause you
to
know what,
continue
Patty,
to disrupt
Patty,
our meeting.
Enough. There's an election monitor coming next
No.
month to make sure our
Can you
elections are not rigged
please-
anymore.
Jay.
And this board is changing next month, period. We
We're
have,
going to allow
We're going.
this board to
I have
conduct
you be here.
business. Thank you.
Yes, it is on
Thank
camera.
you.
And I'm glad it is because you're gonna be in
Thank
court
you.
one day.